Have you ever sat there and thought, why am I not where I need to be yet? Like, you know what you want, you've set goals, you've made promises to yourself, but somehow the results aren't just showing up. Realizing that life doesn't just happen to us. The results we see, whether it's our own health, career, relationships, or even our connection with God, they're all the direct reflection of the decisions we make, the commitments we hold, and the discipline we practice. So, today let's talk about this powerful formula: decisions, commitment, and discipline. I'll share a little bit about my journey, and together we'll reflect on how we can use this powerful formula to transform our lives in 2025. Every single result in your life right now can be traced back to the decisions you made or the one you avoided. And this hit me hard when I reflected on my own life. Remember when I decided to commit to waking up for tahajjud every single day and reading Quran after Fajr. It wasn't easy waking up at 4:30 every single day. Some days I would think it's too early, I'm too tired. I would keep snoozing my alarm. And I would remind myself every day that I wake up, every day that I show up for myself, every day that I honor the decision I've made. I am also straightening my relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that decision alone has brought me so much clarity and peace. I've also made decisions that held me back, like procrastinating on my fitness goals, putting off projects and deadlines. When I realized how much this was affecting me and how the damage it's done and how I wasn't trying to be that person anymore, I told myself no more drifting through life. Like, I gotta get my things together. And if you're feeling stuck watching this and it's New Year's, the perfect time to ask yourself, look at your environment and genuinely sit down and ask yourself, what decision am I avoiding? Whether that is taking control of your health, getting your 10K steps every single day, working on your dreams, or prioritizing spirituality and your relationship with Allah. Which, by the way, once you have a strong relationship with your Creator, your road to success becomes clear. Affirmations that I say to myself every morning: God is the road to my highest self. So I know that when my relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is strong, nothing can stop me. Clarity is the first step. Once you decide and you reflect and you ask yourself all these questions, you write it in your journal. I have this journal up here. I journal every single day, and that's my way of reflecting and kind of like looking back, what didn't work, and how I can improve. And let me tell you, once you decide, everything else aligns. Decision is just a thought until you back it up with commitment. To grow two different businesses from scratch, it wasn't enough to just say, I want this, I want these businesses to grow. I had to commit to learning, showing up, staying consistent even when I felt discouraged. There were days where I didn't feel like working on my businesses. I would get in my head and say things like, who cares? Like, does this even matter? Like, why should I try? Because I just wanted the easy way out, right? But then I would remind myself commitment means showing up even when you don't feel motivated, showing up even when you feel like steps you're making are not big enough, showing up no matter what, because you're focused on the bigger picture. Commitment is what separates those who dream and those who achieve. Like, you have people at the end of the year where they have vision board that's looking so pretty, it's hanged up in the wall, but it doesn't work. Why? Because it's just a dream. They don't take the steps. They're not committed to their goals, not willing to show up every single day, to check in with their goals, to write things down. So it's just becomes a daydream. And remember, even small, consistent actions add up over time. I recommend reading Atomic Habits by James Clear. He talks about how getting 1% better every day leads you to becoming the best version of yourself. 1% forward towards your goals is better than nothing. We think commitment is one-time thing. It's not. You have to recommit every single day. Feeling guilty doesn't help. Recommitting does. Recommitting and reevaluating and revisiting what happened, that helps. The same goes for your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are days where your salah flows beautifully, and there are days where it feels distracted and rushed. Every time we recommit, we have to remind ourselves why we even started in the first place. Like, why did you even commit in the first place? What did you want to achieve? And by the way, don't get it wrong, recommitting is not being perfect. It's about showing up even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. You're not listening to your mood and what you feel. You are going to shut that off and you're going to show up no matter what because you're doing it for your future self. Gratitude amplifies discipline. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ فَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you're grateful, I'll increase you. So gratitude is the foundation to everything. When I started journaling every single morning after Fajr about the things I'm grateful for my health, for waking up today, having another chance at life. A lot of people didn't wake up. Instead of focusing on what I didn't have or what didn't work for me, I started appreciating what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already blessed me with. Gratitude makes discipline easier because it reminds you of the why behind your action. When I wake up for tahajjud every single day, I remind myself this is my time to reconnect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and set the tone for the day. Start every day with gratitude and watch how it straightens your discipline. Which brings me to my next point. Excuses versus discipline. Let's have an honest moment here. Excuses are so tempting. They whisper, skip this one, it's not big deal. Excuses steal from your future. I will repeat, excuses steal from your future. Discipline, on the other hand, makes today harder, but tomorrow easier. So once you stay disciplined and you follow your goals and you follow your dreams, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be hard waking up at 4:30 every single day or 5:30. It's going to be hard going on a walk when it's raining. It's going to be hard sitting on your computer working towards your goals every single day. It's going to be hard not picking up the phone first thing in the morning. Yes, there will be hard. They're building your future self. It'll make today harder, but tomorrow easier. One of my favorite ayah in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not change the condition of people until they change what's in themselves. This reminds me that discipline is part of our faith. It's about taking responsibility for your action and doing the work. It's about showing up every day, no matter what, knowing that God is with us every step of the way. And remember, in 2025, make a promise to yourself that you're not going to let your excuses be stronger than your discipline. Every time you choose discipline over excuses, you are planting seeds for a better future. So here's my challenge for you. Take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what decisions do you need to make to start living the life you've always dreamed of? Where can you commit more deeply? And how can you bring more discipline into your daily routine? Remember, you're not just doing this alone. Every step you take is part of a bigger journey. Whether that is waking up for tahajjud every single day, prioritizing your health, on your business, or getting that degree, and practicing gratitude daily, your future self is going to thank you for it, and Allah is watching your efforts and will reward you in ways that you can't imagine. Life is too short to live on autopilot. You have so much potential, so much to offer. Let 2025 be the year you stop waiting for the perfect moment and start showing up for yourself every single day. If no one told you yet, I'm rooting for all of you. I believe in you guys, and I can't wait to see everything you accomplish. Now go out there and make it happen. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.